on to the next match here on the card. It's been a really great Civil War, Uncivil War, and we're continuing this great legacy of beating the shit out of each other. Here is one of the West End Outlaws.
Making his way to the ring,
it's Eric Dauley.
241 pounds, Hot Rod Eric Dudley.
We got all kinds of West End Outlaw activity here. Haystack is in the 8-man. Psycho Spurback fighting for the full honor title, and of course the champion Mad Dog Jared Smith going for defending his title against the great Josh Shin inside a hell in a cell. But that's there, and this is kind of one of them rivalry fallouts when you got a rivalry so big that it overflows. Eric Dauley here will face off against the great Josh Shin's tag team partner, the Enforcer, Jim Bush. And that's how we're rolling up here in the DWI. Here he is, folks.
And his opponent from Asgard, weighing in at 380 pounds, Jim the Enforcer Bush.
I don't think he's actually from Asgard, but more that he guards assholes. He is the Enforcer. That's the bouncer. Gotta protect the asses. They're the ones with money, right? I mean, like our president. Jim Bush, back in the DWI. Since joining with Josh Shin, it's like a new lease on life. And here we go. I don't even remember. Does this match have a stipulation on it? I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't read the card. I didn't see the cheat sheet. No one told me. I wasn't invited to the meeting. I was tied to a tree somewhere. Oh! He just got smacked the fuck up. That's one thing I can say about Eric Dauley. He's methodical. He's going to go right from your ankle to your knee to your hip. He's going to separate everywhere where there's cartilage until you can't do shit. Oh! And crack! Jim Bush laying the smack it down. Jim Bush is an avid Cards Against Humanity player. Jim is to Cards Against Humanity what Jimmy Kimmel is to talk shows. There should be like a council of gyms. A lot of famous gyms all sitting together, deciding the fate of gyms everywhere. Jims and Jameses. Jimmys. No Jimmys. Because they crack corn, and nobody cares. Ooh, Eric Dauley gets a table. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a tables match. Ooh. See, now I think I should bet for Jim. It's a tables match. And what are you doing? You broke the table yourself. That was odd. Eric Dauley set up the table and then destroyed the table. He didn't like that table. It was made out of foreign wood. How dare they import Chinese wood to America? That's bad. Bad wood. You know, you just can't. You gotta have good wood. Good, long, thick wood. The kind of wood you can be proud of. He got the wrong wood, so he broke it. He didn't like that wood. No, it was a table. Yeah, from China. He's a Trump American. They don't like that. The only time they like this stuff coming from China is if it has to do with guns or football teams. Eric Dauley, he's calling for it. You see it. That's what he gets that. Ooh-wee-oo. It's just like Eric Dauley. He's rolling them in, folks. He's got the table. And, oh, he throws it down because he'd rather grab Jimmy by the face. Boom! See that? Jimmy, it doesn't work. I told you. The Council of Gyms, they know. They know what's going on. Eric Dauley, top rope. Then drops a big elbow. That's the Macho Man Randy Savage elbow. And we go and, oh, kicked him in the hip. The hips don't lie. And he's up again, folks. What's he doing? Nope, Eric Dauley's fighting back. You are not putting me through that table. I didn't see where it was made. Do you have a warranty on that table? Did you get that from Home Depot or did you get that from Lowe's? Because if you got it from Lowe's, you better take it back because I'm a Home Depot guy. I don't know. He gets his wood from Middleburg. I have no fucking clue. I'm just over here talking shit because that's what I do. I get paid to talk shit. They pay me in bottled water. And this nice ice-cold can of Busch beer made by Anheuser-Busch. That's an American product. Although, since we're talking about alcohol, we have to mention the fact that Jim Busch cannot get drunk. I've drank with many people, and I've seen them all. They say they can drink and they can't, or they pretend that they're not drunk, but they are. But that does not mean the same thing when Jim says it. When Jim says it, it's fact. And the whole time I've known him, I caught him buzzed once, but that was after 8 hours of drinking. Drop a big knee right on the chest plate of Eric Dauley. That's how you open the automatic door. And another big Jim Busch Olympic slam. I mean, beating him up is all good and all, but you got to get him through that table. He's already gone through one on his own. Like, no, I put me through tables. I put you through tables. Up and atomic drop. That's some old school wrestling right there. That's the wrestling back in the before Attitude Era. And like Ultimate Warrior. Remember Ultimate Warrior? First person to give Undertaker a loss. Zipped him up in a body bag so he couldn't move. I lot of people don't know that. It's like WrestleMania 6. Or Survivor Series or SummerSlam 6. Something like that. It wasn't WrestleMania, because we all know The Undertaker didn't lose until Brock Lesnar. He misses with the big elbow. Oh, that's how you break your arm. Oh, but I know a couple kidney punches gonna separate that. Right in the kidney! In the motherfucking kidney! He's on the table. Eric Dauley going to the top rope. Ooh-wee-oo. And boom! And Jim Bush has gone through the table. Eric Dauley is the winner. This is first of 4 matches that our West End Outlaw team will be a part of. This is the way that it's going to go today. It looks like it's a heck of a day for the West, the End, and the Outlaws. Not bad at all. It was a good match. It was a quick match. It was a fun match. And it's a match we'll forget about tomorrow. But we're going to keep on moving on here in the Uncivil War. Like the Pac versus Evil 6. It just happened. Who won it? Does anyone remember who won that match? Eric Dauley. Ooh-wee-oo. 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 Alright, that's kind of annoying. Alright, anyhow, would you quit showboating so we can get on to the next match? What is it all about? I don't know. Have a Hot Pocket.